Right, hello everybody and welcome back to TMG Trades. We are back on the channel and we're back to filming the daily videos when it comes to analysing the price of Bitcoin and showing you my current open trades as and when I take them. And today, well, the price of Bitcoin I expect is going to break upwards. And I say that with deadly seriousness. I'm going to show you why in this short video today is why I expect the price of Bitcoin is going to head to the upside. So if you're interested in that, slap a like on this video. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. It is October. That means the price of Bitcoin should go up. And let's crack on. Now, first things first. This is, of course, the current price of Bitcoin. The current price of Bitcoin, $19,590, give or take a little bit. We have had a bit of a significant rally to the upside over the course of the past few hours now. This is the hourly chart. Each one of these green lines here represents 1 hour, and the price has risen about $500 over the past few hours. However, if we look at Bitcoin on a higher time frame, on a different chart, and now on a higher time frame, you can see here, this is how Bitcoin is performing on the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, to me, we have a very, very clear W pattern that is currently forming. We have the W basically like this, and you can see we're headed back to the upside. At the same time as all this is happening, on the even higher time frames, things are starting to look really, really good at this point, with a very clear bullish divergence forming here, where you've got a rising RSI and a falling price. However, it's important to point out that if we zoom back in on this chart and we extend this level of resistance right here, We've broken resistance at this point. And that broken resistance level, even if we were to plot it a little bit higher, we could be just within that level of resistance. However, if we go over to the price of Ethereum right now, Ethereum has bounced off of this support level. We've also got a same bullish divergence forming on the price of Ethereum. So from my perspective right now, things in the charts, they're looking very, very good. Very, very, very good. And in terms of the amount of buying pressure right now, it seems quite significant. I'm going to show you another statistic that I think you'll be all very, very interested to see, which would be this. This is the current funding rates on the price of Bitcoin. Now, what is a funding rate? It means when you see green on the chart here, there are more people betting the price will go down than will go up. Only the top line of this is relevant, and as we can see, Phemex is currently massively short. Bybit is just a little bit short. OKX is short. Huobi is short. Gate is short. FTX is short. BitGate is short. DYDX is short. CoinEx is short. The only exchange that isn't massively short right now is BINANCE. However, we have a lot of the indicators in the markets that are suggesting the price should rise. Why are so many people betting the price will go down? Well, because do you not remember when Bitcoin's price, and this is a really good example to give, when Bitcoin's price was $60,000, nearly $70,000, there had never been more people long on the price of Bitcoin than there was back then. However, that came to an end very, very quickly, because when you end up with over leverage, and you can see the over leverage due to the amount of green in the past here, when you have that amount of leverage that basically will struggle to absorb a price increase, which will cause mass selling very quickly. And when you have a lot of people short that need to close their positions to avoid losing money, and all of these short positions have been opened below $20,000. Say the price of Bitcoin breaks through that $20,000 level, those short positions then have to start closing. When you close a short position, you have to buy Bitcoin back at a higher price than what you sold it for when you were doing the short, because a short works like this. You borrow money, then you buy Bitcoin, you basically borrow Bitcoin, then sell the Bitcoin to the market, and then you wait for the price to go down, and the idea is that you buy it back cheaper than what you sold it for. But if the price rises, you have to buy it back at a more expensive price, and therefore you can make a loss. Because a lot of people, of course, don't want to lose money, that will cause a lot of people closing those positions above $20,000. That would mean that if Bitcoin's price does break above $20,000 at this point, due to the amount of short positions on the price of Bitcoin and the price of Ethereum right now, you would expect a pump possibly as high as $21,000 not so long after we hit $20,000, which will be very, very interesting. The markets are going to get very volatile this week. For me, this week is the week. We are in October this month. Typically, October has been a very bullish month, and we're already starting starting to see altcoins across the board starting to make some very significant gains. In fact, I'm going to show you right now the significant gains that have been made on the altcoin market so far this week. You can see that if we go here and we look at the 7-day gains on CoinMarketCap by pressing this button here, we'll be talking up 55% this week, Quant up 41% this week, Casper up 37%, 34% this week, Arweave, Maker, Trust Wallet, Ethereum Name Service, KuCoin, everything seems to be doing pretty well over the past 7 days on the altcoin market, and that's starting to re-attract some new investment into the crypto space. So how do I intend on trading this? How am I planning on playing this? Well, currently I'm of course long since $18,200, but I'm going long again with a new position. And I figured that I will open this position in today's video to show you how to open a position. So make sure that you slap a like on this video and go subscribe to the main channel as well. If you're wondering where we're trading on Bybit. And currently, if you open an account on Bybit, you can get up to $4,800 for absolutely free. Just click the link at the top of today's video description, sign up, make an account, make your first deposit, and you'll get some free money deposited in there as well. So depending on how much you deposit affects how much bonus you receive. If we also want to look at a different chart right now, which will be that of Ethereum, and analyzing Ethereum on the lower time frames, I'm so bullish right now on the price of Ethereum. You look at the hourly chart, we broke through that resistance level. Everything is starting to head pretty quickly to the upside. The only thing that would concern me slightly is the RSI is looking a little bit high on the hourly. It could suggest that we cool off for a couple more hours, but then you go for something like the 4-hour. We're not really topping out on there, to be honest. If we break through this level of resistance, which is very, very clearly exactly where we're at right now, if we break through that level, Ethereum's going back up to $1,400 pretty gosh darn quickly, in my opinion. So from my perspective right now, the entire market is looking very, very good. I would advise some element of caution, being that if we do lose these levels here around 1,320, a drop back down to 1,300 for me would be the accumulation zone that I would be aiming for if I wasn't currently in a position. But in terms of levels that we need to break above to trade, I'm looking at 1,340. We break 1,340, we'll probably go up to 1,360, 1,380 really, really shortly afterwards. And so from that perspective, I think the market is looking very good. The CME gap's closed again, so congratulations to everybody that took those CME gap trades. What a good idea is trading the CME gap right now. We've made money on it consistently every week now for the past like 18 weeks. It's just a guaranteed trade. If you don't know what the CME gap is, it's where the price of Bitcoin moves to a different price from where it closed on a Friday evening. And then basically we know that on a Monday morning, the price of Bitcoin will resume to the same price of what it was generally on a Friday evening. So basically, however far away it is the amount of profit that you're able to make per Bitcoin. If you say, for example, Bitcoin's price closes at $19,000 and then it's on the weekend it drops as low as like 18,200, then we know on Friday it's probably going to go back to 19, so therefore we go long, and that's exactly what we did yesterday. Anyway, the entire market's looking very good right now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Slap a like on it. I'm back to the daily videos, short videos on this channel. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe, please. Subscribe. This is